Today we're going to make a lizard with an open mouth and crazy tongue and a body that moves and is jointed. He's pretty cool. He's also got legs and arms. So what I'm going to be doing is using a piece of scrapbook paper. I'm at home today and this is what I have. So what you'll need to do is take your paper and fold the ends together like so. I like pushing them together at the corners. Hold it with your fingers and smooth up, spread across. There you go. Now we're going to be making a line from corner to corner. My ruler isn't quite long enough, but I'm going to kind of eyeball it to figure out exactly where my line needs to go. So I think that looks pretty good. I'll draw a line. Keep it on a going. There and up here. Okay. Now after you draw the line, you need your scissors and give it a cut all the way down. Now the pieces that you cut off, hold on to those and just set them aside for now. We'll need them later to make the head and the feet for the lizard. The body though looks like this right now. So you're going to be turning it over and folding this end to the middle. If you're an origami fan, you know just what to do. So here we go. Folding to the middle. Smooth it down with your fingers. Like so. There's one side. The other side, bring it to the middle, kind of like a paper airplane. Gently the end. The pointed end is the trickiest part to get folded. Then what you're going to do is open it up all the way again and fold it in half. There we go. So you have your half and you have your fold like that. The next thing we're going to be doing is getting our scissors ready. We're going to make the jointed, movable part of the back. So your cuts that you're going to be making, you want to have them pretty close together, but not too close and not too far. We also want to do some cutting so that we go over this little crease a little bit. Okay, I'm going to start on this end. So starting, snip over that fold just a little bit. See how that's folded? And I'm going over the top of it just a tiny bit, not a lot. And I'm trying to keep my lines fairly straight and somewhat close together. I don't want it to get too angled or it looks a little bit weird. If you are super into measuring and you want to measure this out with a ruler, go right ahead. That would be totally fine. And you're going to cut this all the way down to its tiny little tail, being super careful not to cut its tiny little tail off. Ooh, I'm getting closer to the tiny little tail. And if you get to a point where you say, I'm done, totally fine. All right, I think I'm done. I'm at that point. Now I have all these little fringes. The way to check to see how well you did your cutting is to open it up and fold those pieces that you cut towards the center. and overlap them like so. This is the body of your lizard. And look at that. Pretty slinky, isn't it? Very nice. So if it moves really, really well like this and you're happy with it, you can go ahead and put some glue in here and glue it down. I'm going to do that right now. So once again, you have it opened up. You're going to fold both of them in, overlap like so. You're going to put glue on one side of that overlap. So I'll open it up, glue stick all the way down carefully to the tail, and put it together. This is the tricky part, to make sure that the glue is going to stick. So you want to kind of press hard into the body of the lizard going all the way down. I almost said snake. Really make sure it's going to stick. And then you can check his body again. Nice and curvy. Look at that. Fun. Okay. Now comes the head and the legs. Okay. So I'm going to take one piece of my scrap. Remember those scraps that we set aside a bit ago? I have got a lizard head tracer that I made. You don't have to use one of these if you don't want to. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to fold my paper and hoping that my lizard head tracer fits. It may not. It's a little bit big, so I'm going to try tracing just part of it. There we go. And I had the tracers just to make life easier. You really don't need a tracer. Okay. I'm going to see how this looks. Is this big enough? I think so. Yeah. I'm going to put my marker side down because who wants to see that, right? Okay. And then find that glue stick again and glue the bottom tabs. Put my lovely lizard head onto those tabs. And you can trim them if they're a little bit too big. Here's my lizard's head and body ready to roll. Now the legs. I know his face is kind of boring. We're going to get to that. So we're going to take the other scrap paper that we had and just figure out how we need to fold it to fit that foot on there. And once again, if you don't have a tracer, it's okay. You can make your own. I'm going to do a little zigzag fold like that. And this can be for my lizard feet. I can fold it 4 times. So once, again, and again. And this can be for legs. My paper is a little small, so actually I'm just going to use my fold like that. I'm going to trace my little tracer leg. I'm going to do it on the white part though, so that I don't see my lines as much. You can use a pencil for this too. I like to use a Sharpie when I'm showing you so that you can see it better. All right, get rid of that tracer, fold it in, scissor time. This will give me 2 legs and And you can be creative with attaching your paper so that you can have 2 more legs. And here we are. I've got 2 little lizard legs. And the way I'm going to attach these is by putting a bit of glue on the top, like so, and figure out the placement. How do I want those little lizard legs to look? Is he going to be reaching like that? I kind of like it. So I'm going to set my lizard right on top. And there we go. He's got his legs. Ta-da. And of course you could make 2 more. I have the scrap pieces here from the head and the leg, and you could lay this out so that you could fit 2 more lizard legs and cut those out and glue them on. What I'm going to do next is use some sticky notes. I have lots of sticky notes. So I think, what color eyes? Hot pink, red, purple. Kind of liking the purple. I'm going to take a sticky note off and fold it. And I love these crazy circles with the spiral inside. So I'm going to use a pencil this time and draw myself a circle like so. And then add a spiral inside. See my crazy spiral? Now I'm going to use my scissor, and I folded my paper so I can cut around my circle. And now I can cut around my spiral. Those of you that saw my snake video, we had the same kind of crazy eyes in the snake video. Keep on cutting. There we go. Now I have these little spiral eyes. Carefully peel them apart because I used the sticky note. And I still have glue on my fingers. See if I can get them apart. They do not want to come apart. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, well, I'll keep them together. Anyway, you would have 2 eyes that you'd put on and put a little glue. And there's your lizard eye. And you would have 2 eyes. But my sticky note did not work out very good. Okay, let's move on to the tongue. I'm going to use a piece of scrapbook paper, make a nice long strip, like so, and cut out a triangle at the base of this long strip. Like so. Give it a pull. There's that triangle I cut out. And if you'd like that curl to the tongue, wrap it around the pencil. This will make a nice spirally. I'm going to show you another thing you can do too. So there's a spirally tongue. If you'd rather, you could do a different kind of tongue. I'll cut another strip. And once again, cut that triangle piece out of the base. And this time, if you'd want to, you can do a zigzag fold, or it's also called an accordion fold. You can see how I'm folding it kind of back on itself. And just going back and forth like a zigzag or an accordion, whatever way you want to think about it. And if we open it up, it looks like this. Kind of crazy. So that might be kind of fun for a lizard too. I'm going to get my glue stick out, give it a swipe, open up his lizard mouth, and give him the tongue to stick out at you along with his bendy body and his one eye, because the other one wanted to just stick to it. Oh, look at that. I'm peeling it off. Ooh, it's working. Oh my gosh. Check it out. I got it to peel apart. We just might end up with 2 eyes on our lizard. There we go. There's one. Now, how's this one gonna go? Like that? Or like that? I like this part. Okay. I'm gonna need a serious hand washing after this. There we go. Perfect. There is our lizard eye, lizard tongue. He's got front legs. You can add back legs later if you want. And a lovely bendy body. Enjoy your lizard. He will sit on your shoulder with pride if you would like. Enjoy.